I'm actually reading a book called A Child Called It, and you know, I've been wanting to read this book for a while. I actually started reading this book in middle school. I think it was 7th or no, it was 8th grade definitely when I started reading this book, but I couldn't finish it because it was a library book and someone else wanted to read it. So I had to turn it back in, but I finally got it like a month ago. I finally bought it, and yeah, so that's what I'm currently reading. I'll be happy to do a book review for you guys. If you want that. If you want that, just, you know, let me know. Or not, I don't know. I don't care, I'm probably gonna do it anyway. And yeah, I like to read. I like to paint and draw. I have a whole portfolio that is not filled, but I have like so many of them. It's ridiculous. I like literally have so much art in my parents' house. I can't, like, it takes up too much space. Ooh. Here's one of them. This one was, I think, it was very recent, either last semester or the beginning of this semester that I did this. It's called Midnight Reflecting. Yeah. And I really like it. I really like the blue. And then here's another one. This one's a bit more minimalistic, but yeah, I don't really like this one this much because I don't know. It's good for decoration, but it's not really. It doesn't really have a meaning. If that makes sense. I just did it because I was bored. So yeah, it's good for decor, but not for emotion or like evoking emotion or anything like that. I have plenty more, but we won't get into that right now because that will be like that'll be an art haul, and this is not that video. My favorite fruit is a pomegranate. And a lot of people don't like pomegranates because the seeds get stuck in your teeth, but I absolutely love pomegranate and anything to do with pomegranate. Like, I love the juice, I love the fruit itself. I like the tree, I like the shape of the fruit. I like the candies, you know, what is it? I have it like literally right here. The Brookside dark chocolate, yeah. That's my shit right there. Anyways, I like reading books that have to do with plants and science, and I really love mystery books a lot. I like to meditate too. I think it's definitely important to meditate at least once a day for like at least 20 minutes. So I usually do that. I usually do that at night. I don't do it in the morning, even though a lot of people like to. Just to like start their day and like plan out their day. But I like to use meditation to wind myself down and just really like center myself after a day's work, because sometimes it's crazy. Other days I don't necessarily need it as much, but I still do it just, you know, get in a form of habit. I stutter a lot, and that's because I have all these words to say, but my tongue just can't keep up with my brain. So I need to work on slowing down, which you'll see because I'll make so many cuts and edits, and you'll know that's me stuttering and being like, fuck. You know, there's not a lot of things that I don't like, but we can get into my pet peeves. I cannot stand when people interrupt me, because it's like I'm speaking. Like, okay, so the way conversation works, there's like times when interrupting is okay, but if I'm like actively like going in on a subject and you interrupt me, it just gets on my nerves, because obviously you didn't think what I was saying was important enough for you to not interrupt. Like, it had to go above what you were saying. But no, conversation is supposed to be equal, not one-sided. I don't like people talking over me, which I guess goes into interrupting, but it is a separate thing. Again, it's pretty much the same reason, but I feel like that one makes me a bit more, it makes me feel a lot less important than the rest of the people engaging in conversation, which is why I don't like when people talk over me. Another pet peeve of mine is when people lie. I get like white lies and stuff, and like everyone lies because we have this certain reputation to keep up with and like have this persona that we have to play whenever we're talking to certain people. I get it, right? But the one thing that I hate the most is when people lie for no reason at all. Like it'll be for like tiny things, like, and I need to stop saying, okay, Jordan says like for 27 minutes. An example would be like when people say they have a car but then they don't, or when people say, oh, I just bought this, but then they actually didn't. Like, what was the purpose? I wouldn't care, and a whole bunch of other people wouldn't care if you had it or not either way. Like, there was absolutely no purpose in you doing that. It's just like things like that. It just doesn't, I hate it. It bugs me. I also don't like smacking. Like when you're eating and you're like, ugh, that sound is just, it makes me cringe. I cannot stand it. My hobbies include taking care of my plants. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I have 6 plants. Wait, one just died, and that's why I'm recounting. Rip to Thomas. I just absolutely love taking care of my plants. Like, they're just the greatest joys I could have. And when one of them gets sick, I absolutely go into like mom mode. And this is, I have such an obsession. Like, every time I see like a plant, every time I see a plant that I'm drawn to, I cannot help but to get it. And it's like really it's hard to have self-control over things like plants, but you know, it's whatever. it's cool. Other hobbies would be, I write poetry. I also write, I'm currently trying to write a fiction novel, but will it ever be finished? Who knows? No one really. But yeah, I enjoy writing a lot. I write poetry the most because it helps me assess my feelings, you know? And I don't know. It's just nice to see my emotions on paper. And I guess that's the same reason why I like to paint too, which is another one of my hobbies, painting and drawing and all art things alike. It's because I like to see, I like the from the inside to the out type of self-assessment. Like a get to know me type thing. Like when I'm doing it, I'm getting to know who I am. And that's ultimately what we're all trying to do, right? So yeah, that's why I like writing poetry and art and stuff like that. Just a side note, I'm not really used to being in front of the camera. I'm usually behind the camera, you know? Like, I'm usually the one taking pictures or taking videos of my friends and everything like that. So, I don't know. I have to get used to this. And if you're, this actually is a great bridge, because you're wondering, why would you start a YouTube channel if you aren't comfortable in front of the camera? Well, I am comfortable in front of the camera, but I'm just not used to it. And the reason why I want to start a YouTube channel is because I'm not really good at small talk. So I have no friends. Oh my god, I have no friends. Yeah, so like, I know college is supposed to be, it's supposed to be easy to make friends. First of all, I'm a college student. I should have said that in the beginning. I don't know why I didn't say that. It should have been one of the first things that I said. But anyways, I'm a college student. Hey, it should be easy to make friends in college since like everyone's literally just trying to survive. And you know, I don't know, I just can't bring myself to just go up to someone and be like, hey, my name's Jordan. What's the weather? How are your classes? How are your classes, you know? Like, I can't do that. I just cannot bring myself to do that. Like, I shut down. Like, literally, my social skills shut down. Can't do it. So, I don't know. I just started a YouTube channel just to, you know, have that social outlet and, you know, make friends. And hopefully, if you subscribe, you can be my friend. And, you know, I'll read every single comment unless it gets to like 50,000. And if it ever gets to that, I don't even know if it's gonna get to that, but like, you know, until it gets to a reasonable amount, then I'll read every comment. I'll try to read every single comment still if it gets to that point, but I don't think it will. Another reason why I wanted to start a YouTube channel is because I spend most of my days just wasting away, you know, lying in bed, studying, going to class, eating, take a shower, repeat. Like literally repeat. And it's just, my life has been kind of in this cycle of just stagnant energy, and I need a change. And I feel like YouTube is going to help me get out more and explore more, and you know, go around my city more and not be, well, the city that I'm in, it's not my city. I hate it here. And I just feel like it's going to help me, you know, be more open. I don't know. I wanted to start this channel because I think it'll help me be more productive, because I'm gonna be doing study videos and, you know, things like that, just to, you know, keep myself on schedule. So yeah, I feel like it's good for me to do this, because these things that I'm talking about are really kind of stressing me out right now, and it's something that I've been worried about since the beginning of the school year, actually. So I think it's gonna ease that worry and, you know, get rid of that stress, at least lessen it. since I'm starting this channel, I'm gonna tell you what it's gonna be. Well, actually, let me tell you what it's not gonna be. It's not gonna be forced. Definitely not gonna be forced. It's gonna be, I'm not gonna go places and do wild things that I would never do in a million years. I'm not gonna do that. I want to be authentic about this. I want you guys to see how I am, sincerely, and my life in an honest lens, you know? And I just, yeah. I want this to be about honesty. I want this to be about trust and, you know, just a safe space for people to go to if, like, you're in need of any sort of comfort or any sort of support. That's what I want this to be. Just a place to, you know, just exist. Hopefully I'll have that sort of fan base. Hopefully I won't have hopefully I won't have a fan base like the Beehive. The Beehive is so aggressive, man. Oh my god. And I'm not saying that you guys are gonna be fans. I hate that word. Ugh, typical, right? I don't want you guys to be fans. I want you guys to be friends. So yeah, I don't know what type of videos I'm gonna post. Like I don't know, it's just gonna be me doing things that I like to do. And but I will say that I have this one idea from Trend Mobile, which if you haven't subscribed to her already, go subscribe, because she's like so funny. Like, and she's so, like, her personality, I just love her, and she's so pretty too. I kind of want to do like live streams where we do stuff together. So maybe we could like live stream one day and like watch a movie, or live stream one day and we could like draw something or whatever. Something cute like that. I don't know. It's all up to you guys. And if I have the time. So, yeah. But other than that, I think it's just gonna be like sit down videos like this, definitely talking about subjects that either need to be talked about or need to be or I feel like need to be talked about, or I don't know. There's gonna be definitely art videos because I'm passionate about that and I need to start drawing more, and plus I'm trying to sell my art, so I need to start drawing more and painting more if I'm trying to sell my art. There's going to be book reviews, definitely, so I can start reading more, because I need to do that. I have like so many books and so many of them I haven't read, and it's ridiculous at this point. Like it needs to be handled. And yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this. I don't know, I hope you do. I don't have an outro, so this is gonna be the outro. Thank you a million times for clicking on this video and watching, even if you just watched halfway through and you didn't see this part. Because I don't even know if I'm good at this, to be honest. But just thank you so much. If you want to follow me, my links will be down in the description. Support me by subscribing, and we can become friends, you know. Make a little comment, I'll comment back. And just thank you so much for being here. Okay, bye.